Do you ever feel like a part of you just isn't cooperating anymore? Like something fundamental, something tied to your sense of self, your connection with your partner, isn't working the way it used to? It's a deeply personal thing. Isn't it something many men face as they get older, yet something often left unspoken, wrapped up in frustration and quiet worry? The feeling of letting yourself or your partner down, the hit to your confidence. It can cast a long shadow over everything. You might feel isolated, thinking you're the only one struggling with this. Or maybe you've tried things that just didn't work, leaving you feeling even more discouraged. But what if I told you there are simple, natural ways you can support your body, right in the comfort of your own home? What if one of these ways involved just a few minutes of your time each day in this video? We're going to explore some natural approaches that can make a real difference, gently and effectively supporting healthy function. And stick around until the very end, because I'm going to share a specific, surprisingly simple technique that many men have found incredibly helpful. A method that takes just about 3 minutes of your time. Let's dive in. So, let's begin by talking about something incredibly foundational to your overall well-being. And yes, that includes supporting healthy function downstairs, what you're putting into your body. Now, I'm not about to tell you to completely overhaul your diet overnight or start eating foods you can't stand. We're talking about simple, enjoyable adjustments that can make a noticeable difference over time. Think of your body like a garden, and what you feed it determines how vibrant and healthy it grows. For many aspects of health, including the ability to achieve and maintain an erection, good circulation is absolutely vital. It's like the plumbing of your body. If the pipes are clear and flexible, everything flows smoothly. And certain foods are particularly wonderful at helping those pipes stay happy and healthy. One group of foods that's often talked about in relation to blood flow are those rich in something called nitrates. Now, don't let the word nitrate sound scary. When these nitrates come from whole, plant-based foods, your body converts them into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is like a magic signal molecule for your blood vessels. It tells them to relax and widen, which allows blood to flow more freely. This improved blood flow is crucial for many things, from keeping your heart healthy to ensuring enough blood can get to where it needs to go when it needs to go there. If you catch my drift. So, which foods are these nitrate powerhouses we're talking about? Simple, everyday vegetables you can find at any grocery store. Leafy greens are at the top of the list. Spinach, kale, arugula, lettuce. These are gold mines. Think about adding a handful of spinach to your morning smoothie, mixing some arugula into your salad at lunch, or having kale as a side dish with dinner. It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe you enjoy a simple salad with dinner every night, just swapping your regular lettuce for a mix that includes some darker, leafier greens can start making a difference. Beetroot is another absolute champion. You can roast beets, add them to salads, or even juice them. Beetroot juice has become quite popular for its potential benefits in improving circulation and even stamina. A small glass of beetroot juice a few times a week could be a simple addition. Some people find the taste a bit earthy, but you can mix it with apple or ginger juice to make it more palatable. I remember talking to a gentleman named Arthur, a spry fellow in his late 70s who loved his garden. He started juicing a couple of his homegrown beets each morning, and he swore he felt more energetic overall. While energy is different from what we're specifically discussing, it shows how improved circulation can have wide-ranging positive effects. Other vegetables like celery and radishes also contain nitrates. The beauty here is the variety. You don't have to eat the same thing every day. You can mix and match. The key is consistency, just finding ways to include these circulation-friendly foods regularly. It's not about a quick fix from one meal. It's the cumulative effect of making slightly healthier choices over time. Think about your grocery list. Next time you're at the store, maybe toss in an extra bag of spinach or a bunch of beets. Start small. Perhaps try adding a handful of spinach to your scrambled eggs in the morning. You barely taste it. And you're getting those beneficial nitrates right at the start of your day. Why does this matter so much? Well, as we age, our body's natural production of nitric oxide can decline. This contributes to blood vessels becoming less flexible and blood flow potentially being restricted. By eating foods rich in nitrates, you're essentially giving your body the building blocks it needed to produce more of this vital molecule, helping to counteract that natural decline. It's like giving your internal plumbing a gentle tune-up every day. It supports overall cardiovascular health, which is intrinsically linked to erectile function. The same healthy blood flow required for a healthy heart and brain is also required for achieving and maintaining an erection. Another food group worth mentioning in this context, though not for nitrates, is those rich in healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. Omega-3s are fantastic for reducing inflammation and keeping your blood vessels healthy and flexible. Think of them as helping to keep the pipes smooth on the inside. Having fish a couple of times a week, sprinkling flax seeds on your yogurt, or snacking on a handful of walnuts are simple ways to get these vital fats. I know one gentleman who started having a small can of sardines on toast for lunch a few times a week. It was a simple, inexpensive change, but he felt good knowing he was doing something positive for his health. Combining these approaches, incorporating nitrate-rich vegetables and healthy fats, creates a powerful synergy. You're not just focusing on one magic bullet. You're building a foundation of better health that supports improved blood flow and overall vitality. These are sustainable changes, not drastic diets. It's about adding more good things into your life, not just taking things away. And the effects aren't just physical. Feeling better physically often has a wonderful ripple effect on your mental state, reducing stress and boosting confidence. So, Part 2 has focused on building a foundational support system through simple dietary adjustments. We're talking about nourishing your body to support healthy circulation, which is a critical piece of the puzzle when it comes to addressing challenges like erectile dysfunction naturally. These aren't complex prescriptions. They are about embracing the power of real food, simply prepared and enjoyed. Now that we've explored how smart food choices can lay a strong groundwork by improving blood flow, let's move on to another layer of support. Now that we've talked about nourishing your body from the inside out with circulation-boosting foods, let's turn our attention to other practical steps you can take. And this is where we introduce a technique many have found surprisingly effective. One that takes just a few minutes each day, the gentle massage we mentioned earlier. But before we get to that specific technique, let's touch on something equally vital that works hand in hand with diet and any physical technique movement. You see, consistent, gentle movement is another cornerstone of healthy circulation. It acts like a pump, helping blood flow throughout your body, including to areas critical for erectile function. You don't need to become a marathon runner or start lifting heavy weights unless you want to. Of course, simple activities can make a world of difference. Things like a brisk walk every day, aiming for maybe 20 to 30 minutes, perhaps in the morning or evening. Walking is fantastic because it gets your blood flowing, improves cardiovascular health, helps manage weight, and can also be a wonderful stress reliever. Another factor well discussed. Think about finding a local park, walking around your neighborhood, or even using a treadmill if the weather isn't cooperating. I know a retired teacher, bless his heart, who started walking with his neighbor every morning. They'd chat, enjoy the fresh air. And he told me it wasn't just good for his body. It was great for his mood and outlook too. The point is consistency. It's better to do a little bit of movement most days than to try and do a lot occasionally. Find something you enjoy and can stick with. Maybe it's gardening, playing a gentle sport like bowls or pickleball, or even just dancing to your favorite music in the living room. Any activity that gets you moving and slightly elevates your heart rate without being overly strenuous is beneficial. This regular movement helps keep your blood vessels supple and encourages better blood flow over time. Now, Let's talk about that specific technique. The one that takes just about 3 minutes and focuses on gentle, targeted support. We're talking about a simple massage technique aimed at improving blood flow and potentially nerve function in a very specific area. It's not a miracle cure. Nothing is. But it's a tool, a natural approach that many have found beneficial when done consistently. The idea behind this is to gently encourage circulation and potentially stimulate nerve endings in the perineal area, which is the region between the base of the scrotum and the anus. This area contains blood vessels and nerves crucial for erectile function. The technique itself is quite simple and can be done daily. Perhaps as part of your morning or evening routine, you'll want to find a comfortable, private place where you can relax. You can sit or even lie down. Some people find it easiest to do in a warm bath or shower, as the warmth helps with relaxation and blood flow, though you can do it anytime. The key is to be gentle and to use a little bit of lubrication. A natural oil like coconut oil or almond oil works well, or even a water-based lubricant. Just a small amount is needed. Locate the area between the back of your scrotum and your anus. This is the perineum. The goal is to apply gentle, circular massage strokes to this specific region. You can use your fingertips or the pad of your thumb. Start with very light pressure, perhaps just getting familiar with the area. Then, gradually increase the pressure to a comfortable level. It should never be painful or cause discomfort. Using gentle, circular motions, massage this area for about 1 to 3 minutes. You can vary the speed and pressure slightly to see what feels comfortable. But remember, gentle is key. Think of it as encouraging flow, not deep tissue work. You might feel a mild warmth or tingling sensation, which is normal and suggests increased blood flow. Some sources suggest focusing specifically on the area right behind the base of the scrotum, where some of the crucial blood vessels are located. You can gently explore the area with your fingertips to find what feels right, always prioritizing comfort. The consistency is what matters here. Making this a regular part of your routine, like brushing your teeth or taking your vitamins, is more important than vigorous, inconsistent efforts. Perhaps you do it while sitting and reading for a few minutes in the evening, or as part of your post-shower routine. Find a time that works naturally for you. Why might this work? Well, the theory is multifold. Firstly, massage in general promotes blood flow to the area being massaged. By gently stimulating this region, you're potentially encouraging more blood to flow there. Secondly, there are nerve endings in this area, and gentle stimulation might help improve nerve sensitivity and function over time. Thirdly, and perhaps just as importantly, it can help with relaxation and reducing tension in the pelvic area. Stress and tension can significantly impact erectile function, and any technique that promotes relaxation can be beneficial. Finally, it can be a way of reconnecting with your own body, reducing anxiety around the issue, and feeling more in control. It's a simple, non-invasive method you can try yourself, and it requires no special equipment. Now, let's briefly touch on one more natural helper that complements diet: movement and gentle massage. Managing stress. Chronic stress is a silent saboteur of many bodily functions, including sexual health. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol, which can negatively impact blood flow, hormone balance, and overall well-being. Finding ways to reduce and manage stress is incredibly important. This could be anything from simple deep breathing exercises for a few minutes each day, to mindfulness meditation, spending time in nature, pursuing a hobby you enjoy, or connecting with friends and loved ones. Even that gentle walk we talked about earlier can be a powerful stress reliever. Experiment to find what works for you. Maybe it's listening to calming music, spending time with a pet, or dedicating 10 minutes each day to just sitting quietly. These seemingly small actions can have a significant impact on lowering your stress levels, which in turn supports healthier bodily function across the board. It's all interconnected. So, We've covered building a strong nutritional foundation with circulation-boosting foods, incorporating gentle, consistent movement into your day, explored a specific 3-minute massage technique for targeted support, and touched upon the crucial role of stress management. These are all natural, accessible tools that work together. So, we've journeyed through some simple yet powerful ways you can naturally support your body and address challenges like erectile dysfunction. We talked about the importance of giving your body the right fuel, thinking about vibrant foods that help keep your blood flowing smoothly, like leafy greens and beets, and healthy fats that support overall cardiovascular health. We explored how incorporating gentle, consistent movement into your daily life, whether it's a walk in the park or dancing in your living room, acts as a natural pump for your circulation and a wonderful boost for your mood. We also delved into a specific, easy-to-perform technique, that gentle 3-minute massage, aimed at bringing targeted support to a crucial area, encouraging blood flow and relaxation right where it's needed. And we touched upon how managing the stresses of daily life, finding moments of calm and peace, is just as vital for physical function as it is for mental well-being. What's the common thread running through all these approaches? They are natural, they are accessible, and they are about supporting your body's inherent ability to function well. There's no single magic pill or instant fix, but by consistently applying these kinds of gentle, supportive strategies, you're giving your body the best possible chance to improve and maintain healthy function over time. Remember, progress isn't always a straight line. There might be days when you forget a walk or skip the massage, and that's perfectly okay. The key is not to be perfect, but to be persistent. Just get back on track the next day. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. These are lifestyle adjustments, not quick fixes, and the most meaningful changes often happen gradually. Think about the ripple effect these changes can have on your overall life. When you start nourishing your body better, moving more, managing stress, and perhaps incorporating that targeted massage, you're not just potentially improving one specific function. You're likely to feel more energetic, sleep better, have a clearer mind, and a more positive outlook. These improvements can significantly boost your confidence and reduce anxiety, which in turn can have a positive impact back on addressing concerns like erectile dysfunction. It's a wonderful cycle of improvement where small positive steps build upon each other. I've heard from so many men who felt a sense of helplessness or embarrassment about this issue, but discovering that there are practical, natural steps they can take themselves has been incredibly empowering for them. It shifts the focus from feeling like a victim of your body to becoming an active participant in your own health and well-being. Embracing these natural methods is about taking back a sense of control and working with your body, not against it. Consistency, I really can't stress this enough, is your greatest ally here. A gentle walk every day is far more effective than an exhausting hike once a month. 3 minutes of gentle massage daily is more beneficial than an hour once a week. Find simple ways to weave these habits into the fabric of your day. Perhaps you leave a reminder for yourself, or pair a new habit with an old one, like doing the massage while you listen to the morning news, or planning your circulation-friendly meals while you have your morning coffee. Also, remember that you're not alone in facing this. It's a common challenge, especially as we age. Talking about it with a trusted partner or even a healthcare professional can also be incredibly helpful. They can offer additional perspectives and rule out any underlying medical conditions that might need attention. While these natural approaches are supportive, they are not a substitute for professional medical advice. Taking these steps is an investment in yourself, in your relationship with your partner, and in your overall quality of life. It's about living fully and confidently at every age. The goal isn't necessarily to rewind the clock 30 years, but to support your body in functioning as well as it possibly can right now, and to feel good about the steps you're taking. I truly hope the information shared today gives you a sense of hope and some practical tools to start incorporating into your life. If you found this video helpful, or if you have your own experiences or tips to share regarding natural approaches to supporting men's health. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and your insights could help others in our community. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about natural ways to support your health and live your best life as you get older, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Remember, age is just a number, and you're capable of making positive changes at any stage of life. Thank you so much for watching. Keep taking care of yourself. Keep exploring what works for you, and keep living your best life, vibrantly and confidently, at every age.